keyword is integration and unity. And the third keyword is harmony. This is it, because Synthergetic gave me all the basis of this integration that I have been doing in an intuitive way. It gave me the why this is it. And why this is it? Because we are una unity. We are not bits and pieces. This is alone. And the other keyword, which is conscious. Because this is the consciousness. Because this is the thread that goes through and hands for healings, since it's a daughter of Synthergetic, does exactly the same, but with your hands. It gives you the opportunity to deal with things, but with your hands. This holistic approach, because then it has consequences, of course. And then it took me a while to really understand it, because it's not the sum of the pieces. No. It's that each piece is a whole in itself. It's like a mirror. If you have a whole mirror and you break it, what do you have? Little 100% mirrors. And that makes the whole difference. Completely different. So you won't look a finger never again as a finger. Of course you treat the finger, but you never again see the finger on its own, not even as a part of a hand. No, the fingers, you are in the finger. Your story is in the finger. Your ancestors are in your finger. Everything is in your finger. That this harmony is harmony in frequency, is harmony in space, is harmony in time, is harmony as a whole. And all this is what is called the Synthergetic approach, because you integrate not only this wholeness, but the story, the time, the space, the frequency, all that, the purpose.
Sounds very profound that you can integrate everything, even space, time, frequency. Sounds kind of magic.
The idea of Synthergetic and hands-on healing is for the well-being. It's not against the illness. It's to promote health. And when you promote health, you are healthy. And if you do have something, then you deal with it as a whole. And you see what are all the things that are involved in that.
What kind of questions do you ask when you have a patient and comes? So you don't just go to see the symptom. So
exactly. Exactly. Because if you have this approach, then of course you have to look after. If a person comes with, I have a pain in my knee and it's terrible, and first question, since when? The most important thing is that you have to empathize with the feeling of the person. It's the right listening. You have to listen to. But then, when you start very kindly making, being more concise, since when? Since when is a very important question. Okay? Because that gives you clues. you have to connect with the patient, first of all. You have to have this harmonic resonance with the patient. Very gently. You have to be very careful with the way you ask, because this is a profound respect. Okay? Etheric body are frequencies, and the frequencies tells you things. It's behind of big depressions, big losses that hasn't been processed in an adequate way. So when you go there, then you start receiving this information via the frequencies you are dealing with. Yes, they were a barrier, okay, obstacles to the flow of the energy, and energy is information. And energies are frequencies, and frequencies are information. So I had the information via the frequencies. They teach me each patient is a lesson. They are my best teachers. And it opens your mind, absolutely. And definite proof that we are integrated. We are all humans beings. Synthergetic is a magnificent way to deal in the health issue with all sort of, because at the end of the day, we are all energy, and energy are frequencies, and frequencies are information. There's no way. This is what we teach in Hands for Healing, how to connect, how to make these connections, these relations with the things that you learn. And if you know that Earth entity is related with the first center of energy, and one of the things we do in Hands for Healing is give you not only techniques on how to deal with your hands, but these maps that can help you to travel around your system as a whole. You are traveling, you are not dealing just with the knee, you are dealing with a center, you are dealing with the earth, you are dealing with first center, you are dealing with support, you are dealing, and this you are dealing, you have the technique how to deal with that lack of support, lack of being, lack of self. And this is really, really interesting. Is time synchronous, the place synthropos, the purpose synthropos, and the frequency syntonos, syntony. And all this together is a synthergetic approach of the harmonic resonance. If you go with a recipe, you are lost. You must know it. You must know it, okay? But you mustn't impose the recipe on the person, because each person is unique. You have to have three important aspects that we teach in Hands for Healing. You have to be able to watch more than to see. Watch integrity. Not only see the need. You watch integrity. You watch a whole person, a person as a whole. Then you listen, not only hear, you listen to her. What is she saying? Know what the words she is saying, because sometimes what you are not saying is even more important because you are saying it in a different ways. And of course, the right word, how you talk to her, how you communicate with her. And the three, right look, right listening, and right talk, all of them have a common, which is the heart. If you do it from your heart, if you see it with your heart, if you listen to her with your heart, and if you talk to her, then what you are telling and what you are not telling, because this is both ways, is very, very healthy.
Hands for Healing online training as an opportunity for self-healing and also being useful to serve humanity, and healing others could be your kid, your partner, any member of the family, or even friends. So being able to
Exactly.
do something or to see a little bit how can I help, it is so important and so valuable, no?
First of all, your life is in your hands. Your health is in your hands. This is the key for hands for healing. And what do we learn to deal in this self-healing is well established through these 5 models that we go through the Hands for Healing
Online training.
Training, online training, yeah. It gives you the opportunity to, first of all, which is the most important for me, is the self-healing and the promotion of your own health. When you feel it, when you are aware that indeed your health belongs to you, it's your responsibility. And how about if you learn easy techniques to deal with your health? You are very much welcome to do this Hands for Healing online technique in Australia and all over, because we are now online.
Yeah. Tell us a
Yeah.
little bit about this mudra.
Well, when you are tapping, because what we are doing is tapping, tap, 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 is a tapping on a very thin energy. Okay, it's a biofield. Okay, so when it's like a very thin membrane that you tap on it. Okay, and this area is the thymus, is in charge of your immune system, okay? And here you tap it and you activate the energy of your immune system and of your self-recognition. It's the recognition of yourself as a being, okay? It's not only the recognition of bacteria or viruses, no. It's the self-recognition. Okay, so you are doing this because we are a whole, and in this wholeness, this recognition, this entity is a key in our well-being. So we activate that, and then we do it here at the crown. Okay, you put a crown there, the place where the fingers meet, governor base 20. And it's called, it's also the epiphysis, okay? So you activate your epiphysis and your thymus. And this gives you not only this strength of your immune system or your self-recognition, it also gives you peace. It's very useful to calm down because it also activates the nervous system, the vegetative nervous system. And once you do this and you feel this, you give thanks. This is the mudra, the praying mudra, and I call it also the thanking mudra because it's a way to thank. It's a way to thanks and to thank you all for being here and to thank Maite for the invitation. And I hope to see you soon to this incredible adventure of hands for healing.
Hope to see you soon. Yeah, very welcome everyone.
Exactly.